My final evidence against evolutionary theory and for creation truth isn't scientific, but rather philosophical. Those who are determined to continue embracing the theory, in spite of its many problems, must accept as their philosophical foundation that we are animals which will endure an essentially meaningless existence before dying. This ideology was confirmed by Johnson and Brusca, who claim that you are an animal and share a common heritage with earthworms. The famous secular philosopher David Hume believes that we are simply a bundle of sense perceptions and float aimlessly as bubbles on the ocean of nothingness, according to John Paul Sartre. Another evolutionist expressed the inspiring belief that, yes, we are all animals, descendants of a vast lineage of replicators sprung from primordial pond scum. The theory of evolution surely presents a hopeless future, since it concludes we will eventually become ground fertilizer that temporarily feeds the next generation of evolutionary creatures. An unending cycle of death and decay in the grave is the underlying theme of the theory and is ultimately the only future hope that evolutionists may have. Evolutionary theory, similar to atheism, espouses a depressing belief which provides no real earthly meaning and absolutely no eternal hope. Even if the theory was true, I don't understand why anyone would desire to embrace such a dismal and hopelessly depressing belief. As Christian philosopher Joe Boot explained, if evolutionary chance is at the wheel of reality, then our freedom has no end goal in view, no teleological significance, and so is also rendered meaningless. Matter in motion is not free to choose in any meaningful sense. True earthly significance and a vibrant eternal hope are possible only if a purposeful and personal God exists. Boot further observed, grief over loss and loved ones has no meaning or significance unless Christ is who he claims to be. If you and I are just matter and emotion, why grieve when another random assortment of biochemical material has lost vital functions? Loss and grief, even tragedy itself, make no sense in a universe of selfish genes and random replication. Why is it that my grandparents, whom I loved, have more dignity and value to me than rats living in a sewer or a hive of bees? Unbelieving philosophy simply cannot offer a rational account of human dignity or the intrinsic value of a person. Only if God exists does human life and love have extraordinary value. Only if God exists may we experience a truly meaningful, joy-filled life and possess a hope which greatly exceeds death and bodily disintegration. If you haven't yet discovered this abundant joy and hope, then I urge you to run today, while you still have breath, into the waiting arms of the only historically risen and sin-forgiving Savior, Jesus Christ. One of my main messages to you as I end this series is that we certainly don't need to cower in fear before the unauthoritative words of secular media, scientists, teachers, brash atheists, and others when they proclaim the absolute truth of evolutionary theory. As Christians, we can trust each word of the entire Bible from Genesis to Revelation and aren't taking a blind leap of faith into the dark by doing so, for the truth is truly on our side, not just related to the evolution creation issue, but for many other reasons also. If you need more evidence to support this claim, I'd highly recommend investigating the numerous articles, books, videos, and other resources available through excellent organizations such as Answers in Genesis, Institute for Creation Research, and Creation Ministries International, who employ many well-informed PhD scientists in various fields. In conclusion, we may rest assured in the well-founded, reasonable belief that God created us and is able to successfully deliver a brilliant eternal future in a perfect place as he promised. If we don't meet in this life, then I hope to spend time with you later as we dwell together in God's majestic heavenly kingdom.